CIET NCERT presents the audiobook Kaushal Bodh, textbook of vocational education activity book for grade 6.
Page 81. Project 4. Animation and Games. This project will help you learn how to create animations and games on your own using a visual programming language. As part of the project, you will be able to learn how we communicate with devices, make a model of an offline game, learn to use Scratch, design, try out and improve an online game, make your own animation and game. Figure 4.1. Learn to communicate with computer. In this page, there is an image in which school students are using a designing software on the computer. Page 82. You may have played games on a smartphone or a computer. Figure 4.1. With fingers that move and respond to your inputs. You may also have seen animation films and animojis, animated emojis on your smartphone. You might have wondered how these games, animojis or videos of moving figures, both humans and animals, and objects are made. People called programmers use something called coding to do this. This project will help you create your own online games and animations. Designing games and animations require a blend of creativity and technology. It all begins with an idea. Designers then develop and refine their ideas before they actually start the work. This is made possible by artists who create visual elements and programmers who do the coding. You can create your own animation and games using Scratch, figure 4.2. Just as we use different languages to communicate, programmers use programming languages to communicate with devices like smartphones, computers, tablets, smartwatches, satellite and driverless cars. Figure 4.2. Scratch interface. In this page, there is an image of the interface of the Scratch software. Figure 4.3. Default Scratch window. In this page, there is an image of the default window of the Scratch software. Page 83. Scratch is easy to use. It is called a visual programming language since you can move around blocks instead of writing complicated programs in languages that take time to learn. These blocks allow you write programs to create animated figures, design games, and create your own wallpaper. Figure 4.3. Coding allows us to communicate with computers and smartphones. When you click on a button and the computer or smartphone responds, your click is translated into instructions in a language the machine understands. A series of instructions to computers or smartphones are called a program. There are many languages with which you can communicate with computers like JavaScript, Python and C++. Among these languages, there are visual programming languages in which a series of programming instructions are clubbed into blocks. It allows us to combine different blocks and create sets of instructions. What will I be able to do? At the end of the project, you will be able to 1. Create a simple Scratch project with block programming, and 2. Design games and animations using Scratch. What will I need? To carry out this project, you will need Point 1. Computer or laptop with internet connection. Point 2. Scratch downloaded in the computer or laptop. 3. Notebook. 4. Pen or pencil. 5. Loose papers. 6. Markers. 7. Cardboards. Page 84. How do I keep myself and others safe? Discuss the safety precautions which should be taken while accessing the internet with the teacher and your peers. Make a list of to do and not to do. Make sure you follow this list while working. If in doubt, ask your teacher. Using computers for playing video games or searching for some information on the internet is fun. As anything done in excess is not good, excess screen time is not good for your mental and physical health. Playing outside and including physical sports are good for your body and mind. So make sure you get enough of that in addition to the fun you have with smartphones and computers. So, limit your screen time as advised by your teacher and/or family members. What do I need to know before I start? You should be able to perform basic functions on a computer like using the mouse and keyboard, checking for internet connectivity, browsing or searching on a browser, and downloading and installing software. What do I have to do? Activity 1. Game Design. We play many games. These games include outdoor games, example, cricket, blind man's buff, etc., and indoor games, example, chess, ludo, card games, etc. The following questions are meant to help you think about the games. 1. Why do we play games? Write your answer in the given blank space. Page 85. 2. What is your favorite game? Write your answer in the given blank space. 3. What do you like in your favorite game? Write your answer in the given blank space. 4. How many members can play in your favorite game? Write your answer in the given blank space. 5. What rules are to be followed in your favorite game? Write your answer in the given blank space. 6. Is there anything else interesting about your favorite game? Write your answer in the given blank space. Page 86. Activity 2. Model your favorite game. Make a model of your favorite game using craft materials. For example, if you like Ludo or Snakes and Ladder, use cardboard and buttons to make the board. If you like cricket, make a model of the cricket pitch. If you like blind man's buff, make a model of the field or playground where you will play blind man's buff, making boundaries clearly. Figure 4.4. Making a model of a game helps you think about the details of a game. In this page, there is an image in which school students are designing their favorite game on a cardboard. Draw a sketch or paste a photograph of the model of a game in the given space. Page 87. Activity 3. Trying out online games. You have done some activities related to games you play offline or in the real world. Now try some online games. Play a few games on the smartphone or computer or laptop and try out different kinds of games. On the basis of your tryouts of the online games, respond to the following questions. 1. Do all the games have rules? Answer yes or no. 2. Did they all have characters such as cartoons, Mickey Mouse, etc.? Answer yes or no. 3. Did the characters interact with each other in all the games? Answer yes or no. 4. Was there a color background in all the games? Answer yes or no. 5. Was there music in the games? Answer yes or no. 6. Did you find any game interesting and challenging? If yes, why? If not, how could it be made more interesting and challenging? Answer yes or no. Also, write your answer in the given blank space. Activity 4. Preparing to make your own game with animation. You have thought about your favorite games, both offline and online. You have identified the rules, players, the interaction between these players, and challenges in both online and offline games you played. Online games and a few offline games include music and a background that make them attractive and interesting. Page 88. Now look for some interesting online games and animations created using Scratch. You can look for Match the Pair game. Figure 4.5. The figure shows a game to identify and match the layer of soil correctly. In this page, there is an image of the Scratch software which shows a game to identify and match the layer of soil correctly. You can use the following prompts, keywords for search, to find games and animations. 1. Play animations using Scratch. 2. Educational Scratch games for school students. 3. Scratch games for practicing math skills. 4. Creative Scratch games with music and sound effects. 5. Scratch games for teaching history or geography. 6. Adventure games made in Scratch. Creating an account on Scratch. 1. You will have to log in to the Scratch website to create an account. 2. Open your Scratch account using an email address. You can use the email address of your teacher or a family member. 3. To start creating, click on the Create button. You can find tutorials for making animations and games using Scratch. Type the following keywords: Scratch game tutorials for beginners, how to make a maze game on Scratch, interactive storytelling on Scratch, creating multiplayer games on Scratch. Page 89. 1. Did you face any difficulty in creating your account on Scratch? Yes or no? If yes, how was it solved? Write your answer in the given blank space. You can now begin using Scratch. Activity 5. Build characters, objects and a backdrop of your game. Try out a few things with Scratch. Figure 4.6 to 4.10 show some of the things you will see on the screen. Figure 4.6. Backgrounds and sprite on Scratch. In this page, there are images of the various backgrounds and sprites available on Scratch software. As you begin using Scratch, keep responding to the questions given below. They will help you think about things you can do. You can look at your responses the next time you plan to create something using Scratch. 1. Were you able to select and import sprite? Yes or no? 2. Were you able to use the inbuilt sprite, or did you use some image from the internet or a photo you had taken? Or did you use both? Write your answer in the given blank space. Page 90. Figure 4.7. Choosing the sprite to be loaded onto your game. In this page, there is an image in which there are lists of the sprite that you can load on your game. 3. Did you attempt creating your own sprite by drawing? Answer yes or no. 4. Were you able to change the costumes of the chosen sprite? Answer yes or no. 5. Were you able to identify and import objects? Answer yes or no. 6. Were you able to identify and use appropriate backdrops for the chosen sprite? Answer yes or no. Figure 4.8. Uploading sprite on a computer. In this page, there are images in which the method of uploading a sprite is shown. Creating your own images using AI. You can create your own images using an AI image generator. An AI image generator that takes a keyword, also called as text prompt, processes it and creates an image that best matches the description given in the text prompt. Page 91. You can do the following to generate AI images for this project. 1. Choose an AI image generator. You can ask your teacher and others for help. 2. Input your ideas. Describe what you want in simple words. For example, if you are thinking of a flying cat, say, a cat flying in the sky. 3. Explore options. Apply different styles and see how the tool reworks the images. 4. Refine and experiment. If you want changes, describe them. For instance, make the cat smaller or change the background to a forest. 5. Download or save the image to your device. 6. You can now use it for whichever purpose you want. Activity 6. Programming your characters and objects. Now you need to animate your sprite. Figure 4.9. Figure 4.9. Select your sprite and drag the code blocks onto your window to have it follow your instructions. In this page, there is an image of the user interface of Scratch in which the character is being designed. The following questions will help you think of what you can do and also help you maintain a record you can refer to later. Page 92. 1. Were you able to use a combination of motion and looks blocks to animate your sprite? Answer yes or no. 2. Were you able to animate sprite using control and events blocks? Answer yes or no. 3. Were you able to include music in your animated block? Answer yes or no. 4. Were you able to select multiple sprite? Answer yes or no. 5. Were you able to change their costume? Answer yes or no. Activity 7. Create an animated birthday card for your friend. Now make an animated birthday card for a friend using his or her name and/or image. Figure 4.10. You can do animation on Scratch too. The letters are animated in this window. In this page, there is an image of the Scratch software in which a name Komal is written and the name is being animated using the Scratch software. The set of questions given below will both guide you and help you keep a record of what you are doing. 1. Were you able to import and use your friend's picture as a sprite? 2. Were you able to use a combination of motion, looks, control and events block to create an animated birthday message using your friend's sprite? Answer yes or no. 3. Were you able to use your friend's favorite song as background music for the animated card? Answer yes or no. Page 93. Were you able to save the card and share it with your friend? Answer yes or no. 5. Did you face any challenges in designing this animated birthday card? If yes, how did you resolve them? Answer yes or no. Also, write your answer in the given blank space. 6. Did you try creating something else using Scratch? Answer yes or no. Also, write your answer in the given blank space. Activity 8. Designing your game. You are now ready to design your own game. The first thing you need to do is plan the details of your game. This is known as making a storyboard. Figure 4.11. Storyboard. A storyboard helps in planning what will be shown on the screen using a game or animation. It is like a roadmap. A storyboard helps in planning what will be shown on the screen during a game or animation. It is like a roadmap. You can make it on paper or use the computer to create a document with the details of your plan. You can sketch your characters, detail how they will respond to commands, and show the sequence of actions in short. Everything that is in your head can go into the storyboard. Making a storyboard is important to ensure a detailed plan so that you do not have to stop and think as you start making your game or animation. Page 94. Name of the story. Sonu spoiled my homework. Scene number. Scene number 1. Background. Home. Characters. Character 1. Sonu, a small white dog. Character 2. Rakesh, a student of grade 4. Sound and music. Sound effects. You, sound of Sonu barking. Actions and animation. Rakesh moves his hands. Sonu moves towards Rakesh. Scene description. Narrative. Rakesh calls Sonu. Dialogues. Rakesh: come here. Sonu: you. Actions and animations. Glass of milk falls on the table. Milk spills across table on the notebook. Sound: Rakesh screams. Figure 4.11. An example of a storyboard for an animation. In this page, there are images in which the different steps of the storyboard are written. Also, Rakesh is with his pet Sonu. Notes, special instructions. Make sure Rakesh is sitting on a study table and a glass of milk is placed on his table. Finally, you can show that Sonu jumps towards Rakesh, causing the glass to fall, spilling milk on table. Page 95. Present the game idea to your peers. Did you receive any suggestions? Yes or no? If yes, how did you use them? Write your answer in the given blank space. Activity 9. Coding your game. With the help of your teachers or any other person, write the code for the designed game by Point 1. Creating characters and scenes. 2. Animating characters. Point 3. Using dialogue and text. 4. Using event blocks to trigger different events in the story. Point 5. Using sound blocks to add background music. Figure 4.12. In this code, the cat will move 10 steps ahead and say hello once you press start. In this page, there is an image of the Scratch software in which the cat is being animated using different steps. 1. Write a script for the game you designed in Activity 5 using inbuilt blocks such as motion, looks, sound, events, control, sensing, operators, variables, etc., and control structures that include loops and conditional statements. Write your answer in the given blank space. Page 96. 2. Prepare a logo with the name of your game and paste the photograph of the same in the space given below. 3. Were you able to do the following? A. Setting the stage. Point 1. Choose or create a backdrop for the game's stage by importing image. Answer yes or no. 2. Design or import sprite. Answer yes or no. Design or import object. Answer yes or no. B. Code your sprite. Point 1. Use a combination of motion and looks blocks to program the movements of your sprite. Answer yes or no. Point 2. Experiment with different code blocks to control movement, interactions, animations and game logic. Answer yes or no. C. Implement game mechanics. Point 1. Define the rules of game using control blocks. Answer yes or no. Point 2. Use conditional, if-else statements, loops, variables and sensing blocks to create interactive gameplay elements. Answer yes or no. Page 97. Use event blocks to trigger actions in response to specific events. Answer yes or no. Point 4. Enhance the gaming experience by adding background music using sound effects. Answer yes or no. 4. Did you face any challenges in designing the game? Answer yes or no. If yes, how did you resolve them? Write your answer in the given blank space. Activity 10. Trying it out. Check if your game is working. 1. Publish your game by clicking on the Share button in Scratch. 2. Request other group members to play the game. 3. Are there any issues or bugs that need to be removed for smooth working? Answer yes or no. Activity 11. Sharing your game. Now imagine if someone you have not worked with were to play the game. You would have to introduce the game to them and give basic instructions. You can do that by either making an audio or video clip or creating a document. The questions below will help you develop these instructions. Point 1. What is the name of your game? Write your answer in the given blank space. 2. What are the different components of the game? Write your answer in the given blank space. Page 98. 3. What are the rules of the game or instructions to play? Write your answer in the given blank space. What did I learn from others and how did I use it? You saw videos on Scratch and discussed with others how to create the game. 1. Did you watch any tutorials or observe how others coded their projects. Write your answer in the given blank space. 2. Did you work on any project with classmates? What did you learn from them? Write your answer in the given blank space. 3. Did you ask for help or advice from your teacher or peers? What was the most helpful piece of advice you received? Write your answer in the given blank space. Page 99. 4. What new techniques or blogs did you discover with the help of peers? Write your answer in the given blank space. 5. Did learning from others inspire any new ideas or features in your projects? Write your answer in the given blank space. 6. Have you had the opportunity to teach or help others with Scratch? What did you teach them and how did it help you reinforce your understanding? Write your answer in the given blank space. Page 100. What did I do and how long did it take? It is important to understand how much time is required for an activity to be completed. Calculate the approximate number of periods you spent on each activity. Mark them on the timeline given. If you did more than the activities suggested in the book, please add the number and time taken. In this page, there is a timeline in which you have to write the time taken in periods of the different activities you did. What else can I do? 1. You can create a game or animated story related to your daily life using photographs of people and objects around you. Please remember to take permission first. Discuss your favorite folk story with your family members and elders in the community. Prepare a storyboard detailing the characters, plots, important scenes, etc. Translate this story into Scratch by creating characters and scenes, animating characters, using dialogue and text, using event blocks to trigger different events in the story, and using sound blocks to add background music. 2. You can use the Scratch extensions to make different games. For example, you can use the pen extension to create your own shapes and figures. Figure 4.13. Scratch extensions and use of pen instruction. In this page, there are images of the Scratch software displaying the Scratch extensions and the use of pen extension. Page 101. Think and answer. 1. What did you enjoy doing? 2. What were the challenges you faced? 3. What will you do differently next time? 4. Compare online and offline games. State 3 things you like about each. 5. What jobs are related to the project? Look around, speak to people and write your answer. A few examples of jobs related to the activities you just did are programmer, software developer, game developer and 3D animator. Page 102. Take care of your mental and physical health. In this page, there are images and symbols displaying care of the mental and physical health, like talk about your feelings, stay fit and active, eat healthy food, get enough sleep, do things you enjoy, take breaks at work, stay connected with friends, practice being kind. Chapter ends.
You were just listening to this audio book, Textbook of Vocational Education for Grade 6. Narration, Farhan Ali Naqvi. Sound recordist, Virendra Rawat. Assistance in production, Amarjit Sarkar. Directed and produced by Vimalesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.